the 16th, 2018, and we will be showcasing some mid VP Boom Beach gameplay with our Cpt.Skull account, currently sitting at 743 victory points. So before we start today's morning map clearing session, guys, I want to be able to show you over here that we will be doing it unboosted. I repeat, this will be a unboosted map clearing session, and I think to start things off as well, we will definitely be doing Dr. Terror, and we're going right back to the fundamentals when it comes to Boom Beach, and we will be utilizing the heavies and the Zookas. And I do believe to start things off as well, we're gonna keep brick loaded as well with battle orders. So I've got a fairly decent map to jump right into here, and looks like with Dr. Terror just starting, we're gonna send it, guys. And we still have our universal hacks. I don't think that's going to come in handy here, so I think we're going to drop the heavies, then the Zookas, then brick. I'm going to try something here. We're going to flare directly to our kill spot. I'm going to try like a 3 smoke drop, and then a 2 smoke drop, and hopefully they can all bunch up nicely, and we can do the rest of this with 1 smokes, other than our 2 smoke drop at the end there. And looks like it might just be enough, might not be. I'm gonna have to shock these machine guns early, give them enough time to get into position. And look at that, guys, walked the heavies and the Zookas right up to the core, and boom goes the dynamite. Perfect. So no intel, but we did bring in a crystal. 1 Zooka casualty. Could be much worse, guys. Could have been much worse. So we are going to reload the lost casualty and send it right back on stage 2. So I think I'm going to keep with the same attack plan here. I'm going to drop a barrage right now in front of the core. There's 3 boom mines that I plan on getting rid of. And then this time I think we are going to flare land, even though it's not really necessary. I think we do have that heavy speed at 30% now, which is kind of cool. We'll see how that goes. So from here, I think we'll flare directly in front of the cannon. From the cannon, directly behind Dr. Terror's headquarters. And I'm hoping that we should be able to get a nice 2 smoke drop here. Things with heavies is very difficult to keep them in the smoke pattern. And once the Zookas get back there, look at that, guys. One of them are taking their sweet time. Let's drop our shocks. And normally do with, you can get a little bit more technical here. So with how big this base is, and with absolutely nothing on that right side, we've got all the defense and the mines concentrated on the left side of this base. So I am going to drop a barrage at the top left here. I want to try to clear all those mines, or at least a good majority of them. So I got everything but that boom mine. We will drop an artillery to clear the boom mine. Boom mine is dead. Perfect. So let's start off with probably want to start off with my Zookas, then the heavies. So do my first smoke drop, and then I'm going to reflare inside my smoke. I will then drop the next smoke, and I'm going to flare right to the corner. So those heavies will be able to take a little bit of a beating, so I'm not too worried about that. And looks like we've got perfect placement. We're going to throw a hack in here on that boom cannon just to start things up, shock the machine guns. And even if anything was firing at us from essentially directly in front of the headquarters there, they'd just be hitting that meat shield there. So we've got the heavy meat shield in the front and the Zookas in the back. Absolutely fantastic, guys. Okay, guys, so we are going to reload and jumping right back into stage 4. Just going to adjust the volume over here for a second. Perfect. Okay, so let's try to stick to the same plan of attack here. All the mines in front of Dr. Terror's core there. We are going to drop a barrage. Let's clear them up. Perfect. 2 boom mines to the left of the core, not too comfortable with. Perfect. 2 birds, 1 stone. So we're going to try to stick to the same attack plan here, guys. We will flare land. Gonna drop my Zookas first. We'll drop my first smoke in front of that flamethrower because I have a feeling they will start to peak. I'm gonna reflare in front of the building masterpiece, then drop my heavies. So I'm hoping that they will line up accordingly here. And other than the fact that my smokes were a little delayed, that worked out pretty well. So now we're going to go directly in front of the sniper tower, and I'm going to do essentially a 4 smoke drop here. And the reason is because I will now reflare the core. The Zookas will spread, so it looks like I could have done that nicely just with the 2 smokes. So the 1 smoke was a waste. We are going to take advantage of the hack here. Should be able to keep the Zookas alive and finish off that core. So this is kind of absolutely pointless the way we're hitting the core right now, just solely based on the fact that there's really not that many defenses in front of our heavies. So our meat shield is a little not necessary at the moment, but nonetheless still having fun with it, guys. So we are going to reload those Zookas, and we are going to send it right back into stage 5. So this one actually looks pretty fun. I'm going to drop a barrage on this sniper and this mortar here. And the reason why I'm doing that is I just want to get rid of them and open up a little bit more space for my heavies and my Zookas. So that is a shame. My artillery was just a smidge off, so we weren't actually able to successfully get the sniper and the mortar in one go there. So here we go. We are going to have to flare land. Actually, we're not going to have to flare land. We're going to drop right in front of that rocket launcher. We will do a 3 smoke drop, reflare to the 3rd smoke, drop a med kit, and guys, we're going right to our spot. So I want to try to be a little bit more efficient with my smokes here. Perfect. So I think that one worked out a little bit better, other than the fact that we gapped right there in the middle. So I'm going to try to flare that headquarters. We're going to shock early. And from here, I hope that I'll have enough Zookas to finish off that core, because we were taking fire from that beach rocket launcher. But perfect, guys. Boom goes the dynamite. That's what I'm talking about. So no intel. But we did get 4 dark fragments. So that's excellent. Gonna add that to the stockpile. Dr. Terror letting us know that his replicators are just getting warmed up. Get ready for some pain. Yeah, right, buddy. Let's reload those Zookas, setting it right back in on stage 6 for Dr. Terror. Now, this is what I'm talking about. A little bit more technical, but we can still easily, I believe, easily pull this off here. Which side do I want to go from? Well, I think we're going to launch from the right side here. Kind of go along the right wall. I want to place pretty much right where this sniper tower is, so I think we're not going to remove anything. If anything, we'll drop a barrage just to clear some of those mines in case some of our Zookas do decide to spread. So I think we will be okay here on the landing. We won't flare land, but we will drop as far right as we can. I will reflare to the closest crate right at the top there. We're going to start taking fire from these rocket launchers. So I will drop my first smoke and reflare to the top. So I got to keep these Zookas alive, because the whole point of the heavy Zooka attack is keeping the Zookas alive to essentially pack in that punch to finish off the core. So it looks like 75 gunboat energy. So this time I've done a 2 smoke drop at the end, where we've flared essentially in front of the core first, and then our second smoke right behind. So I'll reflare the core now, and I'm going to drop 2 shocks on the mortars and the rocket launchers behind the core, because I don't know what the heck happened here, but it's working out a little bit better than I thought. We took some heavy Zooka casualties, but having fun with the hookah heavy Zooka lineup, crushing it on stage 6 Dr. Terror. Absolutely fantastic, guys. We just pulled ourselves in another intel another intel, I do apologize, another crystal. So remember, guys, don't forget to click that subscribe button, like the live stream, and leave a comment. I am building my sub count, so if I could get to 75 subscribers, so 2 more subscribers by the end of this live stream, I think that would be absolutely awesome, guys. I'm on that road to 100 subscribers, so, you know, I think that's awesome that if I can keep that momentum going with getting 1 to 2 subscribers a live stream. So check this one out, guys. I like this one. So much behind, not very much, or sorry, so much in front, not very much behind. So that mortar behind the core, I'm going to drop a barrage. And the reason why, maybe an artillery. Okay, let's do one more artillery. That's my spot. That's where I want to be able to place my troops. Looks like I've got 1 shock mine that I might have to worry about, so perfect. So the rest should be history. So what we're going to do here, guys, is we are going to do our flare landing. A flare directly to the corner. I'm going to start off with 2 smokes just to see how the troops start to drop. And looks like our 2 smoke drop will be enough. Perfect. So looks like we're at 75 gunboat energy. And this has got to be enough. Looks like change of plan here, guys, just due to the fact that the gunboat energy is a little bit lower than I anticipated. We are going to go for a frontal core assault. 27 gunboat energy. Activate that battle orders. Once we reflare the core, we're going to have enough for 1, I repeat, 1 shock and 1 critter. Let's drop that critter. Going to have to shock that flamethrower. And come on, Zookas. Come on, Zookas. So that little pocket of Zookas left there in the right needs to pull it off for me. And yes, so looks like we had literally 10, I repeat, 10 Zookas left. And that was enough to finish off stage 7 of Dr. Terror. And wow, absolutely raining it with the crystals today. So this is awesome, guys. I mean, that is a reward and a loot setup that I absolutely love to see. You know, 340k gold, 213 wood, K wood, 142k stone, and 71k iron with 4 4 dark fragments, 1 dark shard, and 1 dark crystal with the power rod and the intel. That's awesome, guys. So I think we're just going to go back for a second here just to take a look at the attack log, and look at that, guys. So 11 minutes for stages 1 through 7. That is while live streaming with commentary. So absolutely fantastic, guys. Boom goes the dynamite. Just brought down Dr. Terror. So let's see how we can keep our heavy Zuka lineup and start jumping in on some player bases here. Ooh, so we do have a CMO. Okay, so this is going to be pretty fun here, actually. We're going to hack the shock launcher up front, and we are going to hack the CMO to the left of the core. I'm going to drop a barrage to clear some mines, and then this should be enough for me to drop my troops with a 3 smoke landing. We're going to turn that into a 4 smoke landing. From here, we're going to reflare directly in front of that core. And I will do the 1 smoke in front and the 2 smoke in the back. Essentially the reverse triangle. Well, we will now reflare the core, activate battle orders, and I will have enough for 2 shocks. I will get the flamethrower and rocket launcher and the shock launcher behind the core. And here we go, guys. Having some pretty good first attack with the heavy Zuka, the hookah lineup. Absolutely fantastic, guys. So crush the first one. I think we are going to reload the troops. Let's jump right back into our next player base here. This is a Russian friend. So we'll scout for a second here, guys. Ooh, and look at this spear point setup here. The microwaver. So that is going to spell absolute death for my troops. No ice whatsoever. So I think what we're going to do here, guys, is we're going to drop a hack on the microwaver, and then we're going to clear whatever mines we have in our way. I don't even think we'll focus too much on clearing, because our heavies and brick will essentially clear most of the mines. So we're going to drop a hack on that microwaver, and then we're going to launch the troops pretty much right in front of this masterpiece troop damage. We will then reflare pretty much right at the top of this rocket launcher, reflare the core, and I'm hoping we can do this in 2 or 3 shocks. So fingers crossed, guys. Here we go. If Skull Crusher pulls this one off, show me some love. Hit that subscribe button. That's if you already haven't. Okay, so hacking the microwaver. Look at that. Just very slowly deals damage to everything that's within its radius. So let's drop a barrage on this boom cannon, just because I think it'll spread nicely and we'll get a majority of those mines. And awesome, guys, a lot better than I thought we were going to do there. Anything hiding behind these statues? I don't think so. A few more mines there, so we are going to... One more. Perfect. So from here, we're going to drop in front of that masterpiece. We're going to get our 2 smoke drop. Now we are going to reflare directly to our kill spot. So this is the 3 smoke, 1 in the top, 2 in the back. And looks like the heavies did an excellent job, guys, clearing all those mines there. So we are going to now reflare that core, have enough for 2 shocks. Pretty much the left and right flank of the core getting machine guns. And look at that carnage, guys. And we did take some heavy Zuka casualty, but it was still enough to finish off the base. And even if this did have a shield generator, I think that would have made things a lot more... Oh my Lanta, another crystal. This one is not a dark crystal, it is an ice crystal. But wow, absolutely loving these rewards so far. Okay, guys, so we are going to reload the troops. Let's take a look at the next player base. Looks like we've got Chinese friend, and our Chinese friend is a level 61. So that's pretty exciting. Oh, this is too easy. There's a mine right at the back. Let's just start clicking behind some buildings here, some defenses, see if we have any mines. Nope. So this is going to be fairly easy here, guys. This is exactly what I'm going to do. We're going right up the middle, but before we go right up the middle, I want to just get rid of the boom mines in the front here. Just kind of hoping they'd spread to get that one. They didn't. Okay, so let's clear that one. Perfect. So we are going to not flare land, but we're going to drop pretty much right in front of this Gunboat Energy Guardian. So here we go. Brick, and then the heavies. So now we're going to do our 3 smoke drop. Even right now, if a couple of the heavies peak, I am going to be concerned because that hot pot will obliterate them. So now we're going to flare directly behind that headquarters. And I'm hoping that the troops should bunch up nicely here. I am taking some heavy, I repeat, heavy Zuka casualty from that microwaver. And to be honest with you, I wasn't even paying attention to the fact that there was a microwaver there. But we will still have enough Zukas to pull this off. I will have to shock early now. Okay, Zukas, keep going, Zukas, keep going, Zukas. Reflare the core. Wow, so let's just throw a hack in there to start keeping that shock launcher occupied, just in case if it does decide to target my Zukas. But wow, nonetheless, you know, still pulled it off. Level 61, Chinese friend number 1. Not very lucky with the crystal. We have pulled 4 crystals in so far, and having fun back with old school troop meta. Heavy Zuka, loadout, the hookah. And looks like right down here we've got Blue Nation. So let's take a look at Blue Nation here. I think that's kind of cool. Okay. Once again, no ice. And we are going to stick with our same POA, guys, our either plan of attack or path of attack. But this one will be the plan of attack first. We're going to flare directly behind the headquarters. But before we do that, there's a flamethrower that's upgrading to the left of me. And look at that, guys. Second builders. That's actually really funny. I haven't seen those fellas in a while. So we're going to drop a barrage. I'm hoping that'll be enough. Oh, that'll be enough to finish off that flamethrower. And then we're going to launch the troops right in front of this cannon. But I can see a shock mine kind of peeking there. So I might use maybe 2 more artillery just to clear that shock mine and boom mine. And then we're going to go right all the way up to where we're going to kill this flamethrower. reflare the core, and it should be pretty easy here, guys. So let's begin. So let's drop that barrage. We've got a flamethrower just waiting to be killed. And check it out, guys. Flamethrower is done. 1 barrage. Now we've got these mines up front. So that shock mine and that boom mine, that will be a little bit of a threat to our troops. So let's go with 1 artillery, 2 artillery. Perfect. So now my path, I've got a cluster right here that I am a little concerned about. So I will just drop an artillery right in between the boom mine and the mine in front of the rocket launcher, because then it'll have a carryover effect and kill all 3. Perfect. Okay, so I'm ready for my drop. So we're going to same thing, brick the heavies, then the Zookas. Nice 3 smoke drop. Taking some casualties from the Zookas, but that's okay. So let's drop 1 more smoke. We're now going to flare directly behind the HQ. And I'm taking some Zooka casualties here, guys. So I want to be able to keep them alive as best we can. I am zigzagging my smokes here like crazy. I think I'm going to try this with 1 smoke at the end here. Okay, we will gap there. So I want to throw a smoke just to cover that gap. Activate battle orders. And I will have to reflare this core quickly. So I'm going to drop a hack. That hack should keep those defenses occupied. Reflare the core. And this should be enough for the troops to finish it off. So it looks like I've got exactly nothing but the heavies left right now. So this is a heavy finish on that core, guys. So we've got brick in there as well. Oh no, we do have 1 Zooka alive. Wow. Victory! So that lone Zooka was enough to help us pull off the victory. I'm not going to lie, the meat shield would have done it anyways. But still pretty cool nonetheless. We did pull in an intel. Did pull in a complex gear. So, wow, this morning map. Oh, my Lanta. Another crystal. So, I'm not sure if we've had, if you guys are seeing this as well, but this is absolute madness. I'm loving all these crystals. I think that's up to 5 or 6 crystals that we've gotten so far for this morning map clearing session. Did take a bunch of Zooka casualties. So let's pull over here for a second. Let's go back down to stage 1 doctor tier. Nothing. By nothing, I mean I'm looking for crystals. So first crystal on stage 3. Second crystal, that's a 3rd crystal. So 3 crystals. 4 crystals. Wow, 5 crystals, guys. So we've pulled in 5 crystals so far on our morning map clearing session. And looks like we've got enough resources to start upgrading. I think we're going to go with another cannon. Perfect. Okay, so once again, no prototypes because we are building the parts, even though we do have a hot pot just chilling there. So let's just bring you up front for the time being, buddy. Okay, so back to player bases. What do we got? We've got 2 lined up, 65X HX824, and we've got Invader. I just try to jump in with the attack on Invader. No go, guys. So looks like we will take a look at HX828. So let's scout this first, guys. So if we do have any new viewers, guys, don't forget to click that subscribe button, like the live stream, and leave a comment. Show Skull Crusher some support. I am trying to build my sub count and my audience count. I am on that road to 100 subscribers. Click that subscribe button. Help me get to that 100 subscriber. Okay, guys, so look at this setup here. I'm actually really liking this one. There's a shock blaster behind the core, which I am going to hack. I just don't like shock blasters. And the reason why I'm going to hack that is because then I'm just going to, when I place my troops pretty much right in front of the core there, we'll be able to shock the left and right of the core, but with getting, you know, both rocket launchers and shock launchers. I will take fire from this rocket launcher right there, but that's okay, because we should have the heavies up in front, which should be able to take the blunt of that damage. So we've just dropped 2 barrages. I just want to clear any mines that I have up in front. I got to drop my smokes quick here, or that boom cannon will take out brick. And looks like we were good on that. So let's let the troops pile into the 3rd smoke. We're going to reflare between the cannons here. 1 smoke at the top, 2 at the back. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, still keeping the Zookas alive. Once we reflare the core, we will have enough for 2 shocks. So I'm going to try to shock early here. And come on, Zookas. Come on, Zookas. So looks like we are down to 7 Zookas, 2 Zookas. Nope, this one will be a fail, guys. Retreat! Can't even retreat. We took too many casualties. So I know exactly what I did wrong there. We're going to be a little bit cleaner with the shocks, and we're going to try to be a little bit more cleaner, essentially, with everything. That hack on the shock blaster. Ixnay on the Arc Blaster. Say. We do not need it. We are going to keep that shock blaster, except this time I am going to waste a barrage to clear the 2 boom mines up front, and I want that cannon gone, and I want that cannon gone because that's what my placement, that's where I want to put my hookahs. My hookahs! Alright guys, here we go. So we are going to drop a critter box. I've got 2 mines and a boom cannon, or a boom mine to worry about. Perfect. So this time I'm going to drop my smokes first. We'll get that 3rd smoke dropped in there nicely. So it looks like the troops are doing a nice job piling in. Reflare into the 3rd smoke. We're going to drop the 4th smoke. And from here, it should be much cleaner. Once we activate our battle orders and reflare the core, we should have enough for 3 shocks. And this time, we are going to get all machine guns. Oh, we missed. Okay, so look at that gap that we've got between the heavies and the Zookas. So that's exactly what you want to create when you are using the heavy Zooka lineup. If you're not familiar with this, I mean, this is the bread and butter when it comes to Boom Beach. This is what players used 2-3 years ago when this game first came out, when there were no prototypes. You know, there were no shield generators, hence the no prototypes. And you relied on heavy Zooka, meat shield in the front. Delicate Zookas in the back. So here we go, guys. Let's see if Invader is offline. It looks like Invader has decided to take a breather here. And look at that, guys. We've got a microwaver, some shock blasters. I think we can still pretty easily pull this one off. But that microwaver is going to be an immediate threat. So with microwaver gone, we're going to drop a barrage in front of the boom cannon, in front of the shock blaster. I want to be able to clear some of the mines there, because I'm going to try for my troop placement in this open area right over here. But I will have some heavies that will hit these shock mines here, and I think that's okay, because then I also think that will help keep them from spreading so much. So that might work to my advantage. So I'm going to keep those shock mines there. So this time, once again, I'm going to throw the smokes early again. Brick heavies, then the Zookas. So we'll reflare into our 3rd smoke. So from there, we will begin to flare to our kill spot. So from here, I did a little bit of a wanky 3 smoke drop. I threw that 4th one at the end there just in case if any of them decided to peek. We will reflare the core. I am going to have enough for 3 shocks. So I'm shocking the rocket launchers. I've got the Zookas taking direct fire from the machine guns from the back. But I did throw the med kit, and perfect. So there was a lot going on there, guys. I hope you were able to comprehend and follow. Nonetheless, just showing you guys what's possible with the heavy Zooka lineup, and that's exactly what we're doing right now. You know, we're map clearing with our heavy Zooka, having an absolute blast doing it, and I hope you guys are enjoying it too. So this is a first for me, what I'm doing right now. I'm actually live streaming on all 3 platforms that I'm available to at the moment, which is YouTube, which is Twitch, and which is Facebook. So live streaming on all 3 platforms now. So I'm hoping to also expand my audience, expand my viewer base from more people being able to watch. So I'm not sure if anybody is actually watching or commenting or subscribing. But nonetheless, if anybody is partaking in any of those whatsoever, watching, subscribing, liking, or commenting, thank you so much, guys. That's absolutely fantastic. So I wanted to be able to give this one a go this morning with the multi-platform live streaming, and that's essentially what we're doing right now. We're live streaming on all 3 platforms, YouTube Live, Facebook Live, and Twitch. So, oh yeah, guys. Click that subscribe button. Help Skull Crusher hit that 100th subscriber. To be honest with you guys, I'm going for 75 for this live stream. But nonetheless, guys, we are building it. So take a look over here. We got Klismin. Klismin. So let's take a scout here. Level 65. Once again, oh, no shield generators. I'm loving this no shield generator. So I'm going to stick with the same attack meta, same POA, plan of attack, path of attack, except... Sorry, guys. Excuse me 1 second. Gotta love me some lung butter. Okay, so let's get back over here. And see, I want to drop a hack on that Simo, but at the same time too, if I drop a hack, I'm still gonna have to use an artillery or a barrage after to clear those mines. So since there is no ice, at least I don't think there was any ice. Okay, there's 2 ice, but we're not boosted. So no, we are gonna clear it. And I'm hoping that... you know what? Screw it. Perfect. Okay. So now we're gonna clear this cluster of mines and boom mine in the corner right there. Perfect. So now that we've got those shock launchers beached so closely, my troops are under immediate threat. Oh, my lance, I didn't even reload. Let's pull this one off with 18 Zookas. Okay, so here we go, guys. I'm going to flare land, drop my smokes. Look at that. Not even a second and we were taking fire. That was a little delayed. And our Zookas are losing even more. Perfect. Okay, so let's get those heavies to hit whatever mines that we have left. I'm going to drop a med kit, activate battle orders. Oh, this is going to be tricky, guys. This is going to be tricky. So I don't know if we're going to get this. We're not going to get this. All my Zookas are dead. We should have reloaded. We didn't reload. All we've done right now, we've just dropped intel and diamonds for Klisman. So still haven't stumbled across any hopper shields or intel shields. Sorry, I gotta stop calling them hopper shields. Intel shields. Still haven't stumbled across any intel shields. Which if I did or we have, I'd be dropping intel left, right, and center here. So I'm gonna try something a little bit different here. I'm gonna try to just flare my troops all the way to the back of their perimeter. And I think we can be okay if we do it like this. To victory. Oh yeah, it's the sound that the heavies are making right now. Okay, so I am kind of expecting to lose a few Zookas along the way here, but that's okay. So once we place nicely here, I am going to try to reflare. And I've got to keep one more smoke. One more smoke. Keep my little handful of Zookas alive. So now I'm going to reflare the core first. And I will have enough for one battle order. And once these smokes time out, I'm hoping that my pocket of Zookas will be enough to take out that HQ. And looks like the meat shield is doing an excellent job keeping everything up front distracted and unboosted. Took the long way around to bring down that headquarters, guys. So Klisman, boom goes the dynamite. Cpt.Skull sending it, crushing it. No crystals, but we did get the 3. I repeat, we did get the 3 magma fragments. Got to make sure you're saying that correctly. So let's reload our casualties. 6.1 mil. Can we upgrade anything? Let's take a look at our heroes. Look at all my trader tickets, guys. I think I'm going to do a live stream at some point where we just blow through them all and just see how many resources we can get. Because the thing about the trader tickets is you can keep using them. And even though like your resources will stop at a certain capacity, like mine tells me my gold will max out at 8.8 mil. No way. If I keep using my trader tickets and I keep pulling in more gold and more gold and more gold, my gold will go way, way past that. I've seen it up to 13 million before. So it's pretty cool, guys. I'll screenshot that next time so you guys know I'm not talking out my yoo-hoo. But nonetheless, it's pretty cool. So let's make our way back over here to the sculptor. We're going to reclaim that. Looks like we can make a MP. Fantastic. Make our way back to the map. And we still have player bases. And after that, I think we've got 2 more player bases and then the NPC bases. So absolutely fantastic. And the live stream's only going on 34 minutes. And this is unboosted, guys. So I love the fact that we're doing this unboosted, but we are doing it with the benefit of the ER Endless Reserve. Absolute blessing when it comes to Boom Beach. If you play Boom Beach at a mid to high VP level and you do not use Endless Reserve, or if you push Mega Crab and you don't use Endless Reserve, I don't know what to tell you, man. You guys are missing out huge. So take advantage of it. You know, pop in there, look at that, subscribed. Wasting money on Supercell on the game, but absolutely loving it and enjoying the journey with it as well. So 757 victory points. Looks like we've got a 59 on my babe. This is absolutely hilarious. I was just on I think Facebook earlier on the Boom Beach Task Force recruitment page, moderated by Aaron Sharp, and somebody posted on there a picture, I think it was of their MIDI account or their new account that was level 18, and they screenshotted a level 62 on their map, and I am a level 62, and here I am with a level 59 on my map. It's the matchmaking system. It's how it works. They match you up against players with roughly the same victory points. And Chinese friend is online with this time distance. With this time distance for this fella. He should be asleep. Nonetheless, let's go to Panzer. Panzer Michi. This has got to be a German fella. 9. That's all I got. Okay, so once again, I think we're going to try that same technique, and we're going to try to make our way right behind the headquarters here. But this time, I'm going to leave every single mine that's there, and I want to see how well we can do. Except this time, I'm going to drop my Zookas next. We'll drop one critter box there. Okay, so let's reflare them, bunch them up nicely. And hi-ho, hi-ho. Behind the headquarters we go. We smoke, we flare, we smoke, we flare, we drop. Our 2 smoke drop at end. Okay, so look at that, guys. Every single Zuka is still alive. How is that possible? We dropped them first, did we not? Anyways, guys, let's reflare that core. Let's create that distance. 1 shock, 2 shock, and I think boom goes the dynamite right there. Wow. So once again, looks like the crystals are starting to take a little bit of a nosedive. We've still pulled in 5 on our morning map clearing session. Make our way back over to our Chinese friend, and he is still online. So with this bugger being online, guys, I've got a handful of NPC bases. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7? Okay, so 7 might be a handful. So, nonetheless, let's begin. Jaw dropper. We are going to send it. Okay, so this is what we're going to do, guys. We're going to drop them and let them do their thing. Let's see how well we can do right now if we just drop our troops on this NPC base. Not use any gunboat energy, not use any battle order, and let's just see if, theoretically speaking, Skull Crusher, aka Cpt.Skull, just lost connection, and the troops just ran free. I've also seen madness of players generating like 400, 500, 600, 700 gunboat energy with the gain from the tri-boost. But nonetheless, it's kind of working out exactly how I expected. Just kind of a pocket full of Zookas right at the top left. Making quick work of the base. So considering we just dropped our troops, guys, we just made quick work of that headquarters. So pretty happy with how that went right there, guys. So once again, guys, if we do, sorry, I'm just plugging my charger in here. I had quite the embarrassing moment on my last live stream where, unfortunately, I had 100% phone when I was starting it. And as my live stream progressed, I think it was just under the 2-hour mark, my phone died. And my live stream cut short. And I had Apocalypse, a.k.a. Brian Bolda, and I had global player number 48 at the time. He's probably still on there, Jamar, watching, and all of a sudden just live stream cut out. So Jamar or Apocalypse, if you fellas are watching right now, looks like we have just lost the connection to Facebook. So gonna check the stream right now. Looks like the rest of the connection is looking well. Battery life is at 56%, looking well. We are going to progress. So looks like we are continuing right now with our YouTube and our Twitch live streaming. So I have just currently lost the connection to Facebook. Sorry, Facebookers. So here we go, guys. We are sending it on another Chinese player base. Looks like we have just hacked the microwaver And we're going to drop our troops. There is a flamethrower right here that I want to get rid of. And that's where that flamethrower is right now. Perfect. Okay. So we're going to drop brick first. Then our smoke drop. We will then reflare to our third smoke. From there, we will reflare to our kill spot. And from there, I've already done my 3 smoke drop on the core. So I will reflare the core now. I've dropped a med kit in the middle of all that smoke. I'll activate battle orders. And looks like we will have enough for 3 shocks. And I'm hoping my handful of Zookas will be enough to bring this down. Looks like with the Zookas are dead, I have nothing but the heavies left. And I do not know how well this is going to go right now, guys. Absolutely lost right there, guys. So looks like our losing our connection to Facebook might have just killed some of our momentum there. So nonetheless, guys, we are going to reload and resend. I think we can do a much better job here. I say that every time, but it's the truth. So once again, let's drop that hack. Barrage and artillery. Perfect. So we will flare land. We're going to stretch our 3 smoke landing out to a little bit of a 4 smoke landing. Directly kind of flare in front of that cannon there. Going to drop a med kit, keep those Zookas alive. 1 smoke in front of the core, 2 more to cover the Zooka spread. Reflare the core, activate battle orders. And I still have enough left that I hope once again we can pull this off. No, I've got like 12 Zookas left. So that's frustrating, because we're going to lose this again. And that's 2 in a row, and we did even worse on that one. So I'm retreating, even though I don't know why I'm retreating. So I think I'm going to try something a little different on this one. So I still have so much gold that I should still be a little bit more careful with it. I don't want to get too sloppy with it. But we're getting our butts kicked. So I think I'm going to change my attack plan here. I'm going to push up along the right wall here. Try to set up right where this... right where the remains of this building storage is, or this statue storage. And this time we are going to flare land under smoke. Okay, so as of now, I just have to make sure we can manage this gunboat energy efficiently. I want to give my Zookas enough time to bunch up there. And so far, guys, this is going a lot better than the previous hit there. So we are now going to flare to our kill spot. And I will do a 2 smoke drop at the end here. Looks like we literally have all our Zookas still alive. We are going to reflare that core. I'm going to hack this shock launcher. Throw a shock on these rocket launchers and that machine gun. Medkit the Zookas. And I'm hoping that should be enough to finish it off. And looks like it was, guys. So absolutely fantastic. Boom goes the dynamite. So just sent it on our Chinese player friend that just spawned. We struggled not once but twice. So pretty happy that we can actually pull ourselves together, come back, and then, you know, get the victory, get the W. Woo! So let us reload the troops. 761 victory points. The player that spawned 5 minutes ago was the base we just destroyed. And our Chinese friend is still online. So let's jump into calamari. I love squid. Love me some calamari. So let's check this one out here, guys. I'm going to drop... Ooh, I was hoping to kill all 3 of them. We're getting sloppy. Going to drop some artillery here to open up some space. We are going to do not a flare land, but essentially we're going to drop right at the end of the beach there on the right. We're taking some casualties, but that's okay. So let's drop our next smoke. So from here, right in front of the core, and then my smoke drop. So I'm going to drop a critter here just to clear those mines. Medkit my Zookas, reflare the core, activate battle orders, and believe it or not here, guys, I will have enough for 3 shocks. So we'll get the rocket launchers on left and right, and the machine gun and flamethrowers in the front. And so much going on, guys. Wow, absolutely just crushing it right now. Loving this map clearing session right now with Cpt.Skull and the mid VP Boom Beach gameplay. So, guys, don't forget to click that subscribe button if you already haven't. Like the live stream and leave a comment. Show Skull Crusher some support, guys. I'm building my sub count. I am on that road to 100 subscribers. So let's reload those lost casualties. And we've got Holiday Blast. So guys, we are map clearing with Hookahs right now. Tell me what you think of Heavy Zookas. If you yourself are a fan of the Heavy Zooka lineup, let me know in the comments. So once again, since I am live streaming on multiple platforms here, I'm still getting familiar with the options and the setup and yada 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 yada. So that's why I don't think it is allowing me to... Ooh, Zookas are on fire. It's allowing me to showcase the comments on the screen. So like I said, if anybody is watching, you know, showing me some love, fantastic. Thank you guys so much. I've just realized I've got no more gunboat energy, and I'm trying to reflare that core. But now all I've got left are heavies, and that's not going to be enough. Retreat! So we wasted way too much gunboat energy with the smokes. Now, I'm just lucky my gold reserves are so generous right now, because we would be getting our absolute butts kicked otherwise. I'd be a lot more cautious. I'd probably be using warriors if my gold reserves were low. So the meat shield can take a little bit of a beating here. I just want to make sure the Zookas do not get hurt. Perfect. So some of the heavies are peeking. That's okay. Still going after my my Zookas there with the flamethrower. So this time I'm not going to do a fancy 2-3 smoke drop at the end there. I'm just getting the troops right to the top of the headquarters. Going to drop that med kit. Reflare that core, activate battle orders, and let's just hack. Let's just keep these defenses distracted. And that should be enough for us to finish off the headquarters, guys. And look at that. Boom goes the dynamite. Booyashika. That's what I'm talking about. Perfect, guys. Absolutely perfect. So we are going to reload, and we are going to send it again. We've got NPC bases up the yin-yang right now. So Smoker's Delight. This is awesome, guys. I'm hoping to actually get right back up to 770 victory points. So once again, this time we're not going to do much of a smoke landing. Oh, a boom cannon just targeted my heavies, even though I had the critters in front of it. So gap in the smokes. I want to keep the Zookas alive. We are going to reflare. 1 in the front, 2 in the back. Let's move them in a little more. Reflare the core. Activate battle orders. And look at that. 2 of them are peeking. That's okay. I will shock the mortars and the rocket launcher. And that should be enough for the Zookas to finish it off. Look at that color, guys. We got all that color from the battle orders. We know we've got all the fire from the flamethrowers. I mean, we got flaming Zookas. We got flaming heavies. Pulling in the weapons part. Pulling in the intel. Absolutely phenomenal. Fantastic morning map clearing session here on Wednesday, May the 16th, 2018. So we are going to reload, guys. We've got corner office. And guess what? Corner office. C'est la vie. We are sending it. Oh, I like this one. I've got a flamethrower here that I'm going to get rid of, and I'm going to get rid of this one with a hack. We are going to flare land under smoke. We will be taking fire, immediate fire from pretty much everything. We will drop 1 more smoke to cover some of our troops, and we're going to try to flare directly to where we hacked that flamethrower. So from here, it just needs to be a 2 smoke at the end. The Zookas are still pulling in the rear. We will activate our battle orders. It is almost time to reflare the core. Reflare the core. We'll shock the shock launcher and flamethrower left and right of the core. Medkit the Zookas. Boom goes the dynamite, guys. So, absolutely crushing it right now with the NPC bases. I'm loving this right now. Like, we've gotten a little bit sloppy on a few of our player bases, but nonetheless, the NPC bases have been nailed. This is going to be the one with the 4 rocket launchers. No, nailed. 4 rocket launchers, 8 altogether, bunch of sniper towers, and 2 boom cannons. 8 rocket launchers, bunch of snipers, 2 boom cannons. Mental memory on the NPC bases at its finest. So here we go, guys. I'm gonna throw 2 artillery on this cluster here. Boom. We're gonna drop a artillery and a barrage on this cluster. Boom. So rocket launcher's done. I'm gonna flare land this time. I think I will take fire right away. Yeah. So we are about to lose a heavy. No, we're not. So the boom cannon is tweaking, but it's not firing. So let's reflare. Let's regroup. I'm gonna flare not directly in front of that headquarters, but same technique. So you see how we smoked right in front, double smoked in the back. We're gonna come in a little bit closer, reflare the core, activate battle orders, and I think we're gonna use critters this time. And the critters should be enough to keep all the snipers distracted. The heavies should be enough to take whatever abuse from around, while the Zookas in the back pound that punch. Pound that punch. So awesome, guys. 1 heavy, 7 Zooka casualties. Absolutely crushing it right now with the heavy Zooka lineup for the morning map clearing session with Cpt.Skull. So 766 victory points. Looks like we've got Cocky. So for Cocky here, guys, I've got a nice opening right over here. So what we're going to do is, I think we can pull this off. We are going to flare land, but we're not going to flare land under smoke. We're going to save that gunboat energy. So it looks like we are taking fire from a sniper. I will drop my first 2 smokes. Then my 3rd smoke, I will reflare to my 3rd smoke. I will then reflare to my kill spot, sticking to my 3 smoke pattern at the end there. So I will let the Zookas bunch in nicely. We will then reflare the core, activate battle orders. We will shock machine gun in the front, flamethrower in the back, and then we're just going to medkit these Zookas. And it looks like we've got 3 medkits on the Zookas, guys. And remember, when you throw multiple medkits on troops, it does have a culminating effect, which means they're going to heal faster, quicker. Yeah, it's really good. Whew. Excuse me, that lung butter. Packing a punch. So there we go, guys. 5 heavies, 3 Zooka casualties. We did succumb to some casualties, but that's okay. So it looks like I've got 1 NPC, 1 player base, and I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 resource bases. Cool. So it looks like we've got unlimited ammo. We are going to send it on unlimited ammo. Going to check the battery out for a second here, guys. Currently at 55%. Doing well, doing well. Love it. Absolutely love it. So here we go, guys. I think what I'm going to do next here is we're going to drop some barrages. Perfect. And the whole point of those barrages was absolutely nothing. That was pointless. I guess the only point that I can use to justify my case right there of dropping all those barrages was to open up my kill spot. So I will drop my 2 smokes now. We will take fire from that mortar on the right of the beach. I'm going to drop a 3rd smoke, and then I'm going to reflare to my 3rd smoke. From my 3rd smoke, we'll reflare in front of the core, and we'll do our 3 smoke drop. So I will activate battle orders, reflare the core, and my shocks will include behind the core, right of the core, left of the core, and behind of the core. Medkit the Zookas. And should be enough to bring down that headquarters, guys. And boom goes the dynamite. A booyah. That's what I'm talking about. Love it, guys. Absolutely love it. So, just crushing it with the heavy Zuka load up right now. So if I've got any viewers that, you know, are solid OG boomers and you guys have been rocking this game for like, you know, 2.5, 3 years, 3 years plus, like Skull Crusher, then you remember the early days when there were no prototypes, when there were no shield generators, hence no prototypes, and even all the statues were the same colors. So it was really difficult to decipher what the heck was troop damage, gunboat energy, building health, building damage, whatever. So nonetheless, guys, don't forget to click that subscribe button, like the live stream, and leave a comment on the live stream. Skull Crusher is building his subscriber count. I am on that road to 100 subscribers. I'm hoping to get 2 over this live stream. If you've subbed already, God bless, goodwill, thank you so much. If you haven't, what are y'all waiting for? I'm just kidding, guys, but click that subscribe button if you do enjoy the Boom Beach content that Skull Crusher is providing. We are a live streamer for the Supercell strategy game Boom Beach. That's what I like to do. I like to showcase the low, mid, and high VP brackets victory point gameplay. This is the mid victory point account, Cpt.Skull, and that's what we're doing right now, guys. We are showcasing the map clearing with some mid Boom Beach gameplay. So here we go, guys. I think that was the last NPC base there. Let's hope our Chinese friend is offline. And what are you doing online, man? Go to bed. Go to bread. Okay, so let's go over here. Let's take a look at Duke's resource base here. I think we might send it on Duke. Duke Nukem. No, I won't get this with Heavy Zuka. Or will I get this with Heavy Zuka? No, I won't. So if I'm going to start my resource bases, I'm definitely going to be sending the Warriors. But I want to finish off Chinese friend. But Chinese friend is being stubborn, and he's not getting offline. Let's pop back in the task force here, guys. The task force did start massive attack again. We did have our first successful massive attack victory yesterday, where we got 1,600 out of the 1,600 force points. Did it in 22 attacks. Task Force absolutely loved it. Having fun with the remote universal hack for the limited gunboat ability. And just some really, really, really awesome hits, guys. So it looks like we started it again today. We are almost halfway through the operation. And looks like we are struggling just a little bit more. Only one base down, with that being Torrent. And yours truly, Skull Crusher, well, at least my main account, brought down Torrent. Baldy Gamer actually had a really good attack too, guys. We're going to take a little breather here, guys. I'm going to show you this massive attack, this strategized attack from yesterday. And I think things got started off with... No, Conifold. No, that was the Rainmaker one. Sorry, guys. That was today's deep cut, our massive attack. So today's massive attack... I think it was Skull Crusher attack strategize. Which one am I looking at here? Wow. Okay, so massive attack today. Perfect. So Baldy Gamer, Zeus, General Jake. Okay, guys. So this was the first attack on massive attacks Torrent. So it looks like Jake was a hopper. Looks like he started things off. I'm not exactly sure what he did here, so let's take a look. Okay, so looks like he was going for that right side shield gen clear. So did a pretty good job hacking the rocket launchers. I mean, this is what most players were doing here. They were just straight up taking advantage of the universal hack. They were farming, you know, whatever amounts of gunboat energy were required. And then after that, straight up just going in for some kills. So, ooh, wasn't able to get that, but that's okay. So did a very good job, maybe not very good job, but Jake did a pretty good job starting things off with Torrent there on massive attack. So after General Jake's attack on Torrent, we did have Baldy Gamer. Now, guys, this attack just like blew my mind. I meant, so just watch this, guys. So, I thought he was going to go right for the shield generators. But no. Bali Gamer took it to a whole new level and essentially cleared the rocket launchers, doom cannons, everything that was an immediate threat on that right side. And then after that, he pulls back, farms the gunboat energy to use not 1, but 4. I repeat, 4 universal hacks on the 4 rocket launchers on the left of the left shield generators. So he's not done yet. So Bali Gamer then regroups his troops, and then he goes in for that shield generator. Not 1, but 2. So here's Bali Gamer finishing off the rest of the PC, and now it is time for those shield generators. So absolutely phenomenal hit. And he even threw a hack in on the first laser, and then gunboat energy the second. Like, that was one of the most unselfish, amazing torrent hits I think I've seen. So then I sent my mini account, Cpt.Skull. So this is the account that we're map clearing with right now. So then I sent my Cpt.Skull account in next. And essentially what I did here was I finished off the laser, farmed a little bit of gunboat energy, launched the rest of my Zookas with brick, and we kept it tight along the left wall here, guys. So from here, we then reflared to the power cell directly above. And then from here, we then reflared to the shield generators, shocking the machine guns and mortars in front and behind. Hacked the shock launcher. I then even had enough to smoke whatever remainder Zookas I had left out of there to farm some gunboat energy, to drop hacks on the 2 boom cannons and the machine gun to the left, to the right of the core there. And that was just to open up a little bit more of the kill spot. I didn't want to get too much fire from the machine guns or from the rocket launchers. Just double check this over here. Fantastic. Okay, guys, so we are going... Oh, we just viewed that, sorry. So now we are going to make our way to Skull Crusher, and we are going to showcase the kill here, which is my main account, the High VP Boom Beach gameplay. So this one was easy, guys. I just dropped a couple hacks on the machine guns just in case if I was going to get any more spray. We flare landed. We then reflared to our kill spot. Dropped our smokes, 2 smoke at the end. And this was essentially a critter and 1 shock. 1.6 mil left on that core, guys, and boom goes the dynamite. So that's how the OG boomers work together to bring down massive attacks. Torrent with 4 hits. Had a really fun time doing it too. So here we go, guys. Let's make our way back over to the map. And just in case if I do have any viewers that are watching that can't comment or say anything, that's because I am trying something new today where I am live streaming on multi-platforms. I started off with Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. I have lost my Facebook connection, so right now we're still just live streaming on Twitch and on YouTube. So I want to thank everybody so much for tuning in and watching the map clearing session tonight or this morning with Cpt.Skull. Once again, guys, I am building my sub count on that road to 100 subscribers. Don't forget to click that subscribe button if you already haven't. Like the live stream and leave a comment. So here we go, guys. We've got the heavy Zooka loaded again, level 59. Look at this guy's base. It's pretty impressive. I think we're going to just go right in front of the core. I'm going to drop this 1 artillery, our barrage, to clear that shock mine and any other mines. Perfect. So now we're just going to drop our troops. From here, we're going to flare directly in front of some of the statues there. I want to give them time to group. And from here, we are going to go directly to my kill spot, and any mines that are in my way, those heavies should have no problem making quick work of them. It looks like my smokes at the end are starting to time out. I'm dropping a artillery on that boom mine. Perfect. Activate battle orders. Reflare the core. Medkit the Zookas. Hope for the best here, guys. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. Come on, Zookas. Come on, Zookas. And boom goes the dynamite, guys. So absolutely just crushing it with the heavy Zooka, guys. And this is unboosted. I mean, we are mid. I repeat, mid VP Boom Beach gameplay. Another crystal. It's like the 6th one for the map clearing session, guys. Wow. So, this is unboosted too, guys. Like, you're witnessing all this just with the pure madness of having the limited gunboat ability, the universal hack, having the bonus from the Spear Dancer tribe, the gunboat energy gain, and this isn't even fully maxed yet, guys. I mean, I still have to upgrade it one more time, so taking my sweet old time with Skull Crusher here, or Cpt.Skull. So that was all NPC bases, that was all player bases, and looks like I've got 5 resource bases. So I think that would be a shame just to leave these resource bases and not finish them. But before we do that, I think we are going to switch it up to the Savages of War, aka the Warriors. Oh, we've got a massive attack hit going on live right now, guys. Looks like Todd the Terrible is sending it on Titanic. So we're going to take a quick breather here, guys. And looks like Todd is hacking. By the way, I was going to say, savages, savages, barely even human, savages, savages, beat the drums of war. Pocahontas, y'all, straight up. Okay, so let's take a look at this. He's dropping the heavies with brick, or sorry, yeah, the heavies with bullet. I think he's going to, I don't know if he needed to waste that shock, but nonetheless. So guys, we've got Todd the Terrible hitting live on Massive Attacks Titanic. OG Boomers moving up in the 25-man world, starting to test our mettle with Massive Attack. This one doesn't even have a shield. So the only reason why I think Massive Attack is even feasible and possible for my task force right now, and the way just we've been hitting, is because of the universal hack. I mean, it is just, I mean, whatever your task force, whatever task force operation you guys are doing, move up a level. Just solely because of the universal hack. So it looks like Todd will then try to hack the 2 rocket launchers behind. Gonna give Todd some love right here. Now, we'll not say that word, but this is the game chat. We are a little vulgar and unbearable at times. I'm kidding. We're just 18 plus chat, guys. We like to let loose. Okay. So nonetheless, looks like Todd is doing an excellent job right now making it rain. Making it rain death. So Bullet just went down. I repeat, Bullet is dead. So Todd has actually done an excellent job here. Yeah, Todd, hack that Alright, guys, look at that. Doing an excellent job opening up Massive Attacks Titanic. Still has that 1 rocket launcher at the top that he will have to worry about. And considering the health that this thing's probably packing, I'm a little surprised that he's using barrage on it. I was hoping maybe he'd be able to generate enough gunboat energy for one more hack, but nonetheless, that was awesome, guys. That was absolutely awesome. So I'm gonna let Todd know that good job. So very nice to see that we were able to catch a hit live for Massive Attack. If there are any viewers out there that aren't familiar or very comfortable with Massive Attack, well, that's pretty much like Skull Crusher as well, guys. We've only done Massive Attack. This is our 2nd time starting it with the OG Boomers, but in Treasure Hunter, my old task force, we did start it about 4 or 5 times. Each time failed. Okay, guys, so we are going to flare the machine gun under smoke. I want to bunch the troops up nicely. And this should be very easy. When I'm doing resource bases, guys, it is always, always, always Warriors. Warriors are just the go-to when there's so many rocket launchers, machine guns, you know, all that stuff that is just going to create chaos for you. So let's throw a hack in. Let's keep that rocket launcher distracted while we do the rest with the Warriors. And look at that, guys. We just pulled that off with 1 Warrior casualty. So we did succumb to 1 Warrior casualty, but nonetheless, that's okay, guys, because it could have been much worse. I repeat, it could have been much, much worse. Awesome, guys. So let's go back in. They're going to pop into the game chat for a second and see what Todd has said. That should help the next hit. Love beer hacks. Haha, beer. I love that too. But now, now that but not what I was saying. Oh, Todd, that's awesome, man. Great job, man. Absolutely great job. I'm gonna let him know that definitely. Make sure I spelled def right. No, that's Zeph. Definitely, I'm not even sure if that's a word. Definitely set up. Oh, my Lanta. Next hit. Perfect. Okay, guys, let's pull the face down. We've got, I think, 4 more resource bases to conquer. We're going to send it right down here on Duke's. Duke was the one that I was going to send it with the heavy Zuka, but that wasn't going to happen. So here we go. So that was a unorthodox 5 smoke drop directly to the headquarters. We're going to try to pull this one off with 3 smokes. We're going to gap here. And that gap did succumb to about 4 or 5 casualties. Activate battle orders. We're going to drop that hack again. Shock the machine guns around the core. And I'm hoping this should be enough for the Warriors to start making quick work, or at least quicker work, of this headquarters. And we will be able to bring down this resource base, guys. Boom goes the dynamite. Abuyashika. Savages, savages, barely even human. Savages, savages, beat the drums of war. Yeah, I'm serious. That's from Pocahontas. If you guys don't believe me, go watch Pocahontas. Disney's Pocahontas. So, crushing it with the Savages of War right now, guys. Beating the drums of war, Savages of War. I love it. Just absolutely love it. They're called Warriors, but I think Savages might be a little politically incorrect, but just rolls off the tongue a little nicer. Savages. Alright, guys. Succumbed. Massive amount of savage casualties there. So let's reload the 51 there. 772 victory points. 1, 2, 3. 3 resource bases, guys. And then our morning map clearing session has bit the dust. So look at this. We've got that resource base right over there. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is a 4 smoke drop. Now we're going to go directly to that headquarters. 3 more smokes to make it to the headquarters. And that's how it's done, guys. So we'll activate Taunt. I think I'm going to hack 2 things. Rocket launcher, shock, 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 medkit, medkit. So we'll activate Taunt again. Warriors are holding out. And 1 more, guys. Boom goes the dynamite. Dun, 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 dun. Absolutely crushing it right now with the Warriors, guys. I'm loving this. Absolutely loving this. So once again, guys, if I do have any viewers in general, or new viewers, and you're not able to comment, I do apologize. I am trying something new here where I am live streaming over multi-platforms. The live stream did begin with Facebook Live, YouTube Live, and Twitch Live. I don't know why I said Twitch Live, Twitch. We did lose the Facebook connection. We are still streaming on YouTube and Twitch. So I do apologize that nobody can comment. I do appreciate the views and support I am getting from my viewers. So thank you guys so much. And once again, don't forget to click that subscribe button if you already haven't. You know, having lots and lots of fun today, guys, with the Hookah, the heavy Zuka lineup. We've got a few resource bases left to finish off. So that's why we are sending the Warriors with Bullet to finish it off. Ooh, that was a bad gap right there, guys. So let's go directly to that headquarters. So I try to guess their path when they are on their way to the core. Oh, my Lanta. I've got like a handful of Warriors left. I don't even think this is going to come close to being enough. So we can, no, this will not be enough. So I'm going to try something new here, guys. I'm going to flare land, hopefully keep the Warriors bunched together a lot more nicely. Because as of now, Dark Side just kicked our butt on Cpt.Skull's very sloppy execution to pull out this resource base. So let's reload and resend. 2 R's, guys. Not recycle and reuse. Reload and resend. So here we go, guys. Reload and resend. We are going to flare land, drop bullet, Smoke the flamethrower. Flare the flamethrower. Bullets taking some abuse, but that's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect, guys. So haven't succumbed to any warrior casualty along the way. This time I'm going to use a critter. We're not going to use hack. And because we had so many more warriors, by the time they actually made it into position, it just really shows you how much more effective all that damage was. So we did succumb to minor casualties. I think 4 or 5. I'm going to say 5. 5, perfect. Did succumb to 5 casualties, guys, but could have been much worse. So let us back out here for a second, and looks like we've got exactly 1 resource base left to crush before the morning map clearing session is over with Cpt.Skull. So exciting, guys. I love the fact that we just sent it, we just crushed it in the task force. Let's pop over here. 25 of 25. Oh yeah, Savage came back. That's pretty cool. So there's Cpt.Skull right there, 774 victory points, 63 intel. Skull Crusher in second place in the task force with 1,155 victory points, 106 intel. Mask doing his thing, 1,256 victory points. Absolutely crazy, guys. Canadian OG right here. So you guys see Mask right there, 1,256. And just out of range of the Canadian leaderboard. So Mask is probably like 54 or 55 in Canada right now. If we do make our way to the task force high scores, OG Boomers currently sitting at 455. It is very competitive, the 25-man task force. So we're making our way up there, guys. 455th right now. We are definitely in the top 500. So let's make our way back over to the last resource base, guys, and this is going to be the last attack before we bring the live stream to an end. So here we go, guys, sending it with the warriors. So once again, I think you can guess correctly what I'm going to do here, and we are going to flare land. And that's because we're just going to take crazy fire from those rocket launchers. Looks like I had about 4 or 5 warriors that decided to peek. Nonetheless, we are on our way to the core. Oh my lord, we peeked. Oh, the smoke gap was awful. So now I don't even know if I'm going to get this. That was just abysmal. No, we're not. Oh, I can't believe. Oh. Guys, that was really frustrating because we could have easily won that one. I rushed my smoke path to the core, and there was a gap, and it was a big enough gap that a bunch of my Zookas peaked, and they died. So I'm really sad. So let's Zookas warriors. So let's reload and resend. Remember, guys, 2 R's, not recycle and reuse. Reload and resend. Savages of War, last resource base on Cpt.Skull's map. Guys, we are sending it. Perfect. Okay, so we slowed that right down. Got all our warriors into position. Activated taunt. We're going to have to use a hack on this rocket launcher. And this should be much better here, guys, for the warriors to bring down that resource base. And perfect. So live and learn, guys. I mean, this game is a learning process. It is also a grind. You are going to think in your head that you can easily bring down this base. And then you're going to apply your attack. And you're going to suck at times. And you're going to lose. And that's just the way it's going to go. Just don't let it deter you from going back and hitting that player base again. I mean, it's all about just learning from your mistake. I mean, Ryan, the PSC Life, said it the best. This is not Skull Crusher. I'm quoting Ryan from the PSC Life. Each base is like a puzzle that I get to decipher. So just look at it like that, guys. Each base is a puzzle that you get to decipher. There are so many variables that come into play when attacking PvP. NPC is always the same. You know, as of course, as you go higher in victory points, bases. The bases do get harder, but nonetheless, guys, don't give up. Don't ever give up on Boom Beach. Keep pushing. Keep that grind alive. This game is life for me. Boom is life. So, guys, I hope you thoroughly enjoyed this morning map clearing session with Cpt.Skull, showcasing our mid Boom Beach gameplay. We will be live streaming later tonight with the low, I repeat, low account. We're going to be doing a live stream with some low VP Boom Beach gameplay with Skull Crusher 2S. So guys, I do hope you enjoyed the live stream today for Wednesday, May the 16th, 2018. Guys, don't forget to click that subscribe button. Don't forget to like the live stream. And don't forget to leave Skull Crusher a comment. So guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Much love, much support. We will see you later tonight. Skull Crusher is out. Peace!